Okay, so this is for Chapter 4, Ways of Teaching Speaking, pages 24 through 27. So the first thing the book says is that when you're teaching speaking, the conveyance of the rules, like the explicit rules that you provide, showing a grammar chart, is less important than how the rules are learned and practiced. So that's essentially like what activities you use. And so, have you seen explicit teaching fail because of unengaging activities that didn't cement those rules in a concrete way? And the second thing was you can teach rules through direct teaching, which is focusing on the guidelines and examples, and then that'll evoke teacher-student interaction. Or you can use discovery learning, which often relies on partner work on language samples. So like if you give students passages to read with their partner groups and then answer questions about or talk about. And that provides a lot of in-class communication, which is really important for teaching speaking. So is direct teaching or discovery learning an example of bottom-up learning? Third is the big one. So for activities for practicing the rules, it kind of is broken up into 3 chunks. You have mechanical. I don't know if you can see that. Communicative. And meaningful. So mechanical is not contextualized. This one has context. And this one's real world, meaningful context. The purpose of mechanical teaching is for learning language, whereas for communicative, it is for using language to deepen understanding of an actual concept. So in communicative versus mechanical, you would have more of a focus on learning the material rather than learning just the grammar points within the material, because you want to deepen your understanding of the language and the topics in general. And meaningful is for the purpose of using language to communicate specifically. And so mechanical focuses on accuracy. Communicative is accuracy towards fluency. And meaningful is focused purely on fluency, because it's more about communicative styles and having actual conversations and speaking fluently. And so what kinds of activities focus on fluency over accuracy? Okay. Fourth, the book really highly recommends role-playing as one of the best ways to practice realistic speech patterns and reflect like real-world interactions, and says it can be really highly engaging and emotional for students because they get really into the activity. What is one helpful thing about role-playing activities that you think is important? And the last thing, often speaking activities don't require pair work, really. Like, they put people in pairs, but the things they're doing could be done on their own. And so you want to change the pair work to necessitate real communication. And so you want to, so the question is, how can you adjust partner work to evoke substantive communication from people that is actually like more worthwhile and uses that pair work to its best advantage?